Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name is Rick and today we are looking at another couple of big stories over here in the crypto market. Today we're looking at Voyager as the main story and their proposal that they have received, and most importantly the rejection of said proposal. You guys, you're going to want to stay tuned for this one as always. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching and joining in again. Relax, sit down, as I'm going to try and give you guys as much value as possible in the next 10 minutes or so. So, first story of today. Voyager rejects Alameda buyout offer as it, quote, harms customers. Now, in short, what happens? Alameda, big firm, and they have made a proposal to Voyager, who recently gone bankrupt. This proposal was to basically bail them out of bankruptcy 11, but was seen by Voyager as a predatory proposal. Now, if that actually is a predatory proposal, it probably most likely is if you look at the paper. The buyout proposal from Alameda FTX seems to have upset Voyager lawyers, who do not see the offer as a serious one that would benefit its users. Centralized crypto lender Voyager Digital Holdings has rejected an offer from FTX, an investment arm in Alameda Ventures, to buy out a digital asset from the background on the grounds that actions are not value maximizing and potentially even harm customers. Then here we have a tweet from Fatman himself saying, "You have all heard the terms hero, bailout and rescue and help," in reference to FTX saving distressed companies. Voyager, one of the aforementioned companies, disagrees. They think that SBF's deal is extremely predatory and will actually hurt customers even more. And here from Kadim, strong language in Voyager's reaction. Now, there is definitely some strong language, and with good reason. Voyager has chosen for bankruptcy 11, meaning that they are trying to restructure their company and give their money back to their lenders. They do actually give a shit, and they want a good proposal. Now, this proposal, probably not quite it. Over here is a pretty in-depth thread on basically everything from SBF. Voyager lost customer assets, but it still has the majority left. Why haven't those been returned to the customers yet? Sad facts from a bankruptcy process. Now, the thread goes on to say, let's say Voyager has the remaining 75% of assets. He doesn't know the exact number. It seems like the first thing that should happen is the customer should get back the 75% and then later get back the rest if anything is recovered from 3AC. But that hasn't happened yet. Why? Well, the traditional process is that before customers get their assets back, they get fucked. First, there's a long drawn-out process during which funds are frozen. It can take years. Remember McGox? That process is still going on. The thread goes on and it has a lot of good value. It's way too long actually for me to cover in this market overview, but go read it if you want more interesting facts and information about the whole thing. At any rate, this is about it, what's going on with Voyager, meaning that they're still not out of their bailout as they have not accepted the offer, and how it's going to end up with Voyager, we're just going to have to wait and see. But this bailout is not going to be the end, as they rejected it. Then over to our second story of today, the Etherium merge. We've been hyped for it for a while. It is set to happen this September, and now professionals are actually coming out and stating that they might actually see Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin in the future. Why is that? Well, because of this massive merge. It is a merge that is going to make Ethereum go from a proof of work to a proof of stake system, and it is going to end up burning 90% of the Ethereum total supply. It's going to make Ethereum more environmentally friendly and thus better for the future, and it will be an inflationary system. After the merge, Ethereum will have lower inflation than Bitcoin, especially fee burns. Ethereum will be deflationary while Bitcoin will always be inflationary. So there are going to be some massive upgrades that is going to put Ethereum basically in front of Bitcoin, and some experts think that in time these technological advances will put Ethereum higher. Obviously, there's a lot of other people that are also speculating Ethereum to drop down to $400. Who's right? We don't know. I'm certainly not a financial expert, but it could be either way if you were to ask me. At any rate, this is a big update coming this September, so we're going to be talking about it a lot more here on this channel. Then moving over to the third story of today, and that's the market, because you guys, there's a lot going on in the market as of right now. I want to start by telling you guys that the Fear and Greed Index is currently on 30. And over here at CoinGecko, we can see that there is a lot of shifting moving parts right now. Ethereum is a little bit above 1500. Bitcoin is a little bit below 22,000. Market cap 1.05 trillion. That's 3.7% down over the last 24 hours. If we move over down here, we see that Cardano has reached the 7th spot once again. It is currently at 50 cents roughly, and its market cap is a little over 16.7, and XRP is at 16.6. So it's only slightly below Cardano, but it has put them back at the 8th spot once again. Solana not doing too hot either at $38, and overall the entire market is a little bit in red once again. It's not too bad. We are not seeing crazy red, but we are definitely seeing red, even with previous winners like Polygon, who reached as high up as 90 cents, are now back at 80 cents, also in red. And yeah, I mean, that's just the way it goes, I suppose, but very, very interesting to look at. The very, very hard bullish push has slightly lowered down a little bit, but it could easily come back or not. We don't know. As for now, market has been slowing down at least a little bit. All right, everybody, that was the video for today. A little bit short, but we did have some very interesting stories to look at. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back at your screen and we're going to talk about a hell of a lot more. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, always appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao, ciao.